What is up, everybody? It's ADB95, and I have Axe by 94 in the commentary booth with me.
Hello, hello.
What are you laughing about? Now I gotta know.
You skipped for a second, so I just heard 94, and I realized it was me.
Oh. Okay. That's not
That meant,
normal.
your audio skipped very, very, very briefly. So
Okay. So, we are witnessing an exhibition today between Borealis and Lewis. I know what you're thinking. You're probably watching this as soon as it's out. If you do, you're thinking, what? Where is the final? Where's the Grunt League final? And I know we have been a bit silent about that because there have been some sickness problems for one of the finalists, but the announcement should be out by now. The final will be on the 21st, so next Monday. Stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, we got a nice chill match between the Grunt League 2024 champion, Borealis, and Grunt League 2025 semi-finalist, Lewis, which will then both of these will also be featured in Middle League. So,
and of course he crashed. Hello, you back?
no, I didn't crash. I'm still here.
Okay, I lost you for a second, but yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. So, let me explain what they did for this best of five because it's kind of weird. So, they tried to make a best of five where every time they would draw a map. So they would play map 1, for example, without knowing what the next one would be. Then after map 1, they draw map 2, etc. So they're trying to balance out the pigs they have in a best of 5 to be able to play all the games. And Borealis told me that they weren't able to do that. They got to map 5 and realized that the lineups were not possible anymore.
I'm so confused on how. I mean, if you start with the 3 engineers, how do you manage to to keep all of them for your last game?
Also, I have not looked up which maps they played. I know that the first one is Hedgerow Warfare, but I don't know the others.
Okay. But why 3? Both of them.
I have no idea. Apparently,
is that even allowed?
Oh wait, that's right. It's not even allowed. Well, whatever. It's an exhibition match. It's who cares?
You do you guys.
Oh, you do you. Oof, that was very close to losing a turn for Lewis. That's gonna be hard to keep track of because they usually both play gray. But you know the string tells us that Borealis picked sky blue for this one.
Yeah, exactly. We need to watch closely the string in the player icon.
Okay, everything.
All right. So we need to consider the two guys didn't know they would have had to play this map, so I understand some off balance.
I don't. No. That's not what happened. They drew a map, then they made a lineup for that map without knowing what the next ones would be.
Okay, but did they have like a day to prepare the first map at least? No.
No, absolutely.
So okay, it's alright if your artillery game is not on point then.
Yeah, I mean I do agree that Hedgerow Warfare is a very tough map to improvise on. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that you will need to know. Oh god.
Like for example this, Lewis trying to go for charge cancel. I don't even remember the correct name we use for it, and I'm not talking about the meme.
You know.
No.
You know the term we use.
But the hills on Hedgerow Warfare are so terribly inconsistent, so you might just run into a non-slippery tile when you're expecting to run into one.
Yeah.
And on the fourth turn, somehow, just Borealis finally gets to get into his own artillery.
Yeah, and I would say also Luis is kind of chill right now, since he is not deploying his medic. this compared to Borealis. But on the other side, Borealis is going second. So, you know, for Lewis, this is already an uphill battle if we go for, you know, in the economy of the best of 5.
Although, like we said before, I think at the very last map they realized they couldn't do anything with the pigs they left, so they just improvised. I think they just made up lineups. And I think the fact that Lewis already used 3 sappers in one game, which is technically not allowed again, it just says a lot about the spirit of this match. I mean, it's an exhibition. You can do whatever you fucking want in them, so... And I might have lost Axe Spy. Yep, I definitely lost Axe Spy, but because this is me recording, I will keep going. Who gives a shit? So this time the shrapnel trick worked much better, but the shrapnel itself did not work at all. Okay, so... yeah, Lewis tried another shrapnel, but he miserably failed throwing it. So I don't think he has done any damage yet.
I don't want to be that guy, but I think you need to, you know...
I know. There we go. Oh!
Okay.
Last second Borealis mortar here. Oh, wow.
Okay, cool. Cool stuff.
That extra 9 in the end. So wait.
So what turn is this?
I think it's the 5th one, because we saw that Lewis has Paratrooper,
Okay, so...
Triple Sapper, and Gunner, so...
Alright, so we have both pigs on, both players on, like, completing their cycle now.
Yes, and...
Okay.
I think neither artillery used a very important thing. They both used a long-range shawl. A shawl is the result of both a shot and a shell, by the way. And my brain mixing them up.
Show me your shawl.
Don't ever say that.
Mostrami la tua ciolla.
We are commentating a match between a British and a German. It's no time for Italian jokes, for Northern Italy jokes.
Someone might, if we find someone, or if I remember, I will slam the translation of that Italian word in the comment section.
I mean, what are the chances that someone who can understand that joke is watching this specific match, a random exhibition with probably 2 hours long, with like...
Well, it's in the beginning of the video, so there's chances are higher.
Fair enough, I guess.
If someone does, you pay dinner at Goof.
I don't think you're gonna win that bet, because our trip there is next week. Dinner.
Yeah. Okay. So time-wise, that's not possible. I mean.
That's not doable at all. Okay, anyway,
cool.
Borealis is definitely in front right now.
Yeah, and he is also able to use once again the medic. So
interestingly, usually in Hedgerow Warfare, you would pick the artillery that has enemy pigs next to it, so you could use the short-range shells that deal a lot of damage. But in this case, Lewis, who went first, picked the artillery that had his own pigs next to it, and as a result, not even Borealis had a target.
Yeah, that's true. And honestly, since there is the medic somewhere, probably the one who could have benefited more from this was actually Lewis.
Yes, in fact, Borealis' artillery has absolutely nobody next to it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the medic from Borealis is right there, body blocking a pig, and Lewis might just decide to hit both.
That's doable. Probably. Oh, I mean, but would you hit him for 100?
Not 100, maybe, but maybe a poison shell. Poison shell would be a good trade-off, in my opinion.
I was thinking about poison shell too, honestly. Because then the medic is kind of forced to go to the center. But on the other side, it really is all about what rank is the pig that is getting mommed by the tranquilized by the medic.
I think it's a sapper. I mean,
It's a sapper. Well, that's because I was thinking if he took 20 damage, then you hit him with 100. I mean, you kind of denying the next rank on your pig, but is it worth it?
nah, it's not.
I don't know.
I don't think it's worth to deal that much damage on your own, because okay, mathematically speaking, you're dealing 100 on both, so that means you're technically also not dealing anything. You know what I mean?
But yeah, but the medic we can still get value with a tank just on another pig at that point.
I know, but you're still skipping a turn, basically.
Yeah.
Instead, the poison would be valuable because you can play around it when the medic eventually runs out of tranks. Because in this situation, there's no way the medic doesn't run out of tranks.
Oh, will he get out of bound?
I think he's safe, but the TNT placement was very good from Borealis here. He might just get the angle he needed. Okay, never mind. He is out.
He pieced out.
Yep, like the old man Pin would say.
And did Luis bring a scout at all?
No, he has a para, 3 sappers, and a gunner. Borealis does have a scout. I think we are looking at it right now.
Yeah. We couldn't be any closer to him right now.
We call.
Yeah, I mean, I probably, if I'm Luis, I mean, yes, the medic is like close to Luis's artillery right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I'm Luis now, I'll definitely go for the poison shell.
Because he's kind of losing the battle on the field as well, so I think this is one of those Hedgerow Warfare where all of a sudden you're left with only your artillery pig and nobody else. That was a wonky poison, but effective in the end.
Got the job done, so...
Instead, Lewis is continuing to target the artillery. Maybe. Never mind.
Maybe. Or he might just...
What about the shock shell?
Nah.
That would be a crazy gamble, but I think it's getting to the point where you might as well try that.
Nah, I mean, if you need to get, if you're that desperate that you need to gamble on the shock shell, you might as well, continue with your plan of staying with the only artillery left.
Yeah, but to be fair, that was going to be the wrong move anyway because the medic was next.
I mean, I think poison shell was the correct play here.
Yeah, I agree on that. Oh, he has a jetpack too. That sapper is so dead. In fact, he is so dead that I would even consider hitting both with a TNT right now. Lewis is turning away? Where is he going?
I think that he probably would like to finish now the artillery from his opponent. That's the idea.
Yeah, that's definitely not, I feel like, the best turn to do it.
I mean, it's fine. He probably should have...
Ooh, but they overshot it.
Oh, well, if he waited, he could have got something out of it. Unless the idea was to just keep the artillery to low health.
Yeah,
And
I think I
maybe
would have waited so you could have this guy have another turn where he can't do much and just destroy it next turn. Because again, TNTing the 48 HP and Tranquilized Sapper was a much better move, and now Borealis just showed you why that was a mistake, because he hit him with a 98.
yeah, I guess the you know the advantage in terms of damage right now it's just too much. Even if
Yeah.
Luis started like right now building a comeback, I feel like it is too late.
Yeah, because the artillery is also out of long-range shells, and it's also gonna die soon, I feel like. Why are they undershooting their shrapnels today?
I don't know, but this is not the kind of behavior I like. So I will talk about salad now for the next.
All right, Mr. Shrapnel Guru or whatever.
Whatever. Guru, quote
Yeah.
unquote.
Another turn where you probably just do damage to the artillery, but I think that's gonna be it. Yeah, the artillery
I mean,
is...
it has to be it.
Yeah.
And again, this position, it's like TNT me, please TNT me out of this, out of the border from
I
Luis.
don't...
I don't think Borealis will overlook this one.
Okay, he will definitely try, but I'm not
Maybe it's too
sure
far.
if he is that easy to throw out, because the sides are not... The four sides of Hedgerow Warfare are not the same, as far as I remember.
But if I remember correctly, the side like, ooh, nice hit.
Doesn't...
The side where the artillery is there, it's particularly easy to throw out a pig with a TNT.
Oh wow, if Borealis actually thought of this, that's kind of genius.
What?
Trying to bait this guy out of the artillery to try to hit the two guys. You saw that that sapper is on 8 now because of Borealis' shotgun, but that was the wrong turn to do it, because Luis has...
You think? I probably thought. I probably think that in Borealis' mind, the thing is
The game is already done.
Also, but the reasoning is like, okay, next turn we have the artillery guy and he will never move. It just doesn't make sense.
Okay.
Because Lewis was clearly betting on getting the advantage on the artillery, but I mean.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Also this. No. I miscounted my turns. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but Lewis cannot do anything about this.
I mean, he's not completely out of it.
I think he is, to be fair.
But the advantage is, I mean, if this guy dies for out of bound, then we can still have a game.
Wow. No, he's safe.
He's safe.
I told you that this map is weird.
Yeah, but it's weird because there are uneven planes over the.
It's weird because it's unfinished. What? I didn't say anything.
Why did you sound like, you know, the guy that makes the final island video report?
Which is also all the islands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I wanted to just add some World War I flavor. Alright, meanwhile, Borealis' pigs are partying like it's 1918.
Did you crash again?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just waiting for this this map to be over. I have been speedrunning.
Are you saying that Lewis played that bad that it feels like he's playing against AI?
Wow, that's a great improv joke. Well, I don't know. A couple of nah, it's just that I've been speedrunning a lot lately. Anyway. Yeah, a couple of the decisions that Lewis took were definitely improvised in a certain way that made it feel like it was kind of AI, but that's because again, these players have not prepared for this match. They found out which map they were going to play right as they were about to play, and the same will be for both of us in commentary as well, because again, I only know this one, I don't know the others.
Okay. And also,
wait, I know they played Bombtown as a certain point, but I don't know which one it is.
Stop spoiling.
I mean, that's a bad map. I don't know. Okay, no, it's not a bad map. It's just.
Anyway, I don't blame Lewis here because this is one of the few maps that you need quite some preparation to play it effectively, and it is really, a lot comes to experience in this map when you play it on the spot.
Yeah.
How to handle, there's also the. Handling the navigating the map, handling the
there's also an important difference. There's also an
there's so much to know about this map to really play it effectively.
There's an important difference between Port 1 and Port 2, for example, on this map, which is that if you're playing Port 1, your spawn will always be in 30-second walking shot of an artillery. If you're Port 2, which is in this case is Lewis, you're forced to bring a paratrooper to be absolutely sure you can reach an artillery.
But as I said in the first few turns of this commentary, in the economy of the game of the best of 5, Lewis did not lose any valuable piece.
As long as 3 sappers, but we're not going to talk about that.
Well. Okay, but Borealis did bring 3 sappers too, so that's fine.
Wait, did he also bring 3 sappers? I completely lost track.
I think they both did.
So Borealis brought no paratrooper. Yes, I haven't seen any paratroopers. Yes, I think you're right. So Borealis was like medic, 3 sappers, and a scout, I think.
Yeah, and Lewis was paratrooper, 3 engineers, and a gun.
Okay, in that case, you're right. Borealis definitely used... I mean, we had a similar rule set for our exhibition, my exhibition with Borealis, back in September, I think, 2024. Wow. We tried the same rule set, which I guess he liked it if he tried it again with Lewis, where we would find out about each map every time, and we would just have to... think about what pigs were left. I kind of did the opposite of what they did. I left all of my best pigs for the last one. It was the overkill of the century.
Maybe we should start playing Hogs like that in competitive. Who knows?
Ooh. Oh, please no.
And
it's such a brain twister to play like this.
Well, who knows? We can see Borealis extending the game by missing the rocket launcher. No my vibes. For you.
Shouts out to Mahe and shouts out to all the players in this Grunt League. It was a kind of a mess to manage, but not because of their fault. It was a very fun Grunt League overall.
Yeah, I think quality of games in this Grunt League improved, especially in the in the regular season stage, in the pre-playoff stage, where usually you have those you have most of the games that are one-sided.
Yeah. If I'm being serious for a second here about Grunt League, it was a kind of a mess, but at the same time, I'm fully on board with the fact that Swiss is the best format for Grunt League, because it just tends to produce more even matches in general. And for the love of God, please finish this map.
I'll go quickly to the bathroom and take a pee. I'll be back.
Yes. I swear to God, I'm cutting this footage. It's on 6! Just throw a mine shell on yourself. Just so it's funny. At least it's funny. Well, you closed that way. Oh, you're gonna have fun commentating that one, Borealis said. I think that guy is still on pretty high health inside there, so... Please? Okay, there we go. How much? 110.
Oh, this game is still on?
I mean, the artillery just got destroyed.
Okay, at least that.
I have no idea what Lewis is doing, but at this point, I'm not even gonna try to guess.
Yeah, I mean, extending the game just to make your opponent use brain power, maybe get the health.
I brought that point up so many times in commentaries that I'm sick of it. I'm only half joking.
It's his turn.
Okay, finish the game. A jetpack, which puts him below 100. A TNT plus a touching a mine will end it. That will probably throw him over.
What if he lands on the health?
No. Maybe just enough for a kill, or he is out of it. No. That's good.
All right.
All right then. We have Borealis winning the first map, and I hope that we get some quicker maps, because this was kind of a drag. But you know, it's Hedgerow Warfare. It's always gonna be like this. But we're gonna see you guys in map 2. Alright, we're back. I'm going to need to add some extra music that I don't have here. Wait, I do. Because this is Bombtown, this is file 3, that means it's gonna be very quiet.
Why? Why are they taking three scouts? That's not allowed.
Okay,
come
so
on.
It's couple for Borealis, single medic for Lewis with a para, and then 3 scouts each. No, 3 scouts is allowed, actually.
Okay.
It's bad, but it's allowed.
So basically, if we're following the rules, Borealis will play has one scout left to play in all the next 3 maps.
Is it just 4 in a best of 5? Are you sure? No, I think it's 5.
It's 5,
yeah, but he used one in... Okay, that's right.
First one, so... Oh, God. Oh, well, let's see how this game turns out.
Like I said, they didn't actually follow the rules until the very end, because they found out that the last pigs they had wouldn't work. So now...
So, Borealis to start, that's...
Yeah, that's true. I was thinking about that in my head as well. I was like, is that correct? No, it's correct. It's correct.
Yeah, it's correct. It's correct. And grabbing some health. He does not have an enemy. No, he does have an enemy medic to pick this time. And you know, having 3 scouts probably makes it easy to spot on the map.
Also showing us that he knew where to cross the river on Bombtown, which is, you know, middle level stuff.
Yeah, I think that if you try randomly, you probably succeed, but
I don't know. I've seen many people try and fail. To be honest.
Yeah, I am. I mean, I failed.
Yeah.
I remember
and,
a friendly match against Michael that I lost basically because I hit a mine while traversing.
I just remember that in our match with the same rules that
Oh.
I had with Borealis last year, we did play Bomb Town as well, and that I think is my only Bomb Town in competitive. I'd never played it in a league match. So I was thinking like I don't know where to cross the river, but that's probably why, because I've never learned to.
Don't worry, man. You didn't miss much, sir.
I know. I will eventually have to play this map,
So it might be a good thing to learn.
Yep.
Okay, so Borealis missing his second turn, basically, while with
Ooh, that's a pretty good.
poison to no one. And now we got the big gun.
Yep. Borealis, of course, started with the MoMA, but missed the second turn, and we got D6. And Lewis responded with a very good rocket launcher that dealt, I think, around 70 to that guy. So it's already getting to the point where this shot is kind of important for Borealis.
Also, denying the paratrooper would be pretty strong, although he can't really deny the paratrooper completely.
Yeah, I was thinking this was a bad move, but Lewis is not exploiting it.
Yeah, that's fine, because, if he killed the paratrooper, then it would have been a whole other...
I mean, a kill on a 130 paratrooper with a cluster would have been amazing, but the much bigger chance would have been to just leave him with low health, which would have forced him to use all of his 3 jetpacks, like he's trying to do right now. And if you're... And considering that the Grenadier was body blocking a scout that was right next to that para, I would have much rather, if I was Lewis, used all 3 of my jetpacks to just destroy that Grenadier.
I mean, you can build much more advantage if you free your medic up, but I don't know.
We have discussed this many times. I think in this case, the Grenadier was a much better target. Like, aside from what me and you think in general, you know how it is. You think that the MoMA is more important. I think the Grenadier is more important. But I think in this case, it was objectively more important to get the Grenadier.
I wouldn't say more important, but you definitely would have had a much more value. You had more time. You needed to traverse much less. And
just because he was closer.
Damage.
I'm not even throwing other arguments in. Just because he was closer.
On that, I totally agree.
But that did result in the medics being in a very weird situation. Borealis got a double poison, which ended up being a triple because he hit his own medic as well. And now I don't know which one is going to die first because they're so low. Both of them are kind of low. Oh, and there we go. I guess Borealis didn't study that side.
Okay, so Borealis did go for luck.
Yeah, and this is also a double poison lineup, if you ask me.
I mean, triple poison, or...
I mean, the entirety of Lewis's team is now here, so...
Yeah, which means that Lewis really is committing to getting out the medic, and potentially freeing his own medic.
Is he next? Okay, he is next,
yes,
and this was the right call.
Yeah, and this means that Lewis's medic is gonna play now, which means one heal.
The paratrooper will be healed from the poison, and the only poison will be left on this medic.
No, also another guy.
I mean, from Lewis's team.
Yeah, I think... Isn't the scout beneath everyone also poisoned?
No, I think
because... There are
yes, also this. So... Very good memory in remembering to do this, because this is a very good move right now.
Absolutely, monumental play, this one.
Yeah, I always tend to forget the Grenadier at a certain point, because in my matches the Grenadier tends to be dead at that point. Oh, this has a very good lineup for a triple.
A triple was basically guaranteed, but triggering also the poison barrel was probably never happening.
No, I don't think that was the plan. Yes, the barrel did help with the triple, though, because you saw the second shot got a lot of knockback, and I think if the barrel wasn't there, there was a chance that the guy would have just been out of range for the third one.
Yeah, probably, because it's not that part of the map is not really flat. I probably can define it as sorta flat.
Okay, just saying, if Lewis can aim mortars this quick, because that was a very good mortar on a 2-second frame, then he's in the conversation for... Woof! Oh my god, that was so close to hitting the mine, and I think that would have been the end of the turn for this paratrooper.
Nah, it was far.
I don't know if he would have exploded, though. No, wait, no, he was not far enough.
Unless the mine was,
simply
for some
triggering
strange rules became an anti-P mine, then probably some trickling shrapnel could
No, I think you're right.
damage.
A simple mine would have not ended his turn, but there's a big difference in blast radius between a simple mine and an insta-kill mine. For some reason, the explosion of the pig is just much bigger. It hits at a much bigger distance.
Yeah, that I didn't consider.
Yeah, but he wasn't. Nope.
No.
I painstakingly lost.
Panicking a little.
I painstakingly lost many turns to an insta kill while I was jetpacking. That looked like they were safe, but I got like 2 damage.
And that's probably more due to the explosion of the peak, or
yes,
maybe
that's what I'm saying. Like the explosion of the peak is much bigger.
Would you consider like that probably a sum of the explosion of the mine and the blast radius of the pig? In
the most technical sense, yes. I think that would be just the explosion of the pig just being bigger, and that's it.
But I don't think the blast radius of the pig is that.
Normally it isn't, but an insta kill is different.
Yeah, that's also true.
Because for example, when you overkill a pig, when you deal so much damage that they explode on the spot, that is also the same kind of explosion. And there's not a mine involved there.
Yeah, true.
So we kind of lost track talking about tech, but
technical stuff. Yeah.
I think you're right.
I think
Borealis was honestly panicking a little bit.
Yeah, I think that Borealis kind of lost a little bit the track of this game.
Oof,
although still pretty close.
The bar says Lewis is very much in front, but the medic is almost dead, and the Grenadier from Borealis is still on pretty good health. So wait, hold on. Did he do the math? Yes, he did the math. That's gonna be skip on the medic, and ooh, wow, nice. Didn't kill the Grenadier, and the Grenadier I think is next.
Grenadier is definitely next. So, really good turn to come back in the game for Borealis. It's all in the hands of this cluster grenade, if he is coming back or not.
I would still say he needs to protect this Grenadier as well as throw the cluster. I think one cluster won't be enough.
Oh, especially this cluster.
Yeah, only 39 damage.
Okay, it's time to punish if you're Lewis now. Otherwise,
yeah, that's what I said. I mean, with so many scouts on the other team, it's kind of pointless to body block. But at the same time, my point was maybe not even a cluster is enough to bring back this game.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
And yeah, of course,
never know
Borealis
what
is forced to do this.
I feel like this is too much time consuming even to be worth it.
I think a skip turn is preventing a skip turn is worth the time's loss, because
I mean,
what are you gonna do
yeah.
with a sniper anyway? Just throw a poison or snipe someone. You have time for it. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
The,
That's
the
perfect turn
execution was,
management.
yeah. I mean, the execution was perfect. So props to him for
Yeah.
thinking about it.
And now Lewis has to waste a turn to kill the grenadier instead of gaining one.
Borealis.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. Maybe he's gonna machine gun both. But still. That's a tough angle, though.
That's 100% possible.
Oof, the very last one, I think. The very first one, actually. Yeah, that's another thing that is really hard to consider. Like, paratroopers have this thing that is unique. None of the other pigs have a weapon that works like the machine gun, and it's really hard to keep track of the horizontal line of sight.
3 damage.
Yeah, just keep, your brain is like, okay, I gotta keep my pigs away from each other, but with the machine gun, that's not enough.
Yeah, it's also quite rare, so you tend to not consider it.
Yeah, it's a very late game thing, so
Yeah.
it just tends to not happen. That deserved a double poison, by the way. That was a very good shot, but it only hit the second one.
Yeah, and also I will do like a Borealis/Rue moment, and I will correct you in saying that
Okay.
the paratrooper is not the only one that does have this dynamic. The gunner does have the flamethrower.
Yes,
Which
but the flamethrower reaches
would work
much.
kind of like that.
Reaches not very far away.
Yeah, the reach is not good.
compared to
It's not that. The reach is not that good, but it,
I
it
will
can
say
happen that you get a double.
it is bigger than people think, because I see a lot of people when they are trying to use the flamethrower on a building. For oh my god, that was amazing. But still, it missed a second. This guy is immune to poison, I swear. I was trying to say, when I see people use the flamethrower, for example, on a building, they just always go right next to the building. But
yeah,
the flames actually are not that small.
They have much more wiggle room.
Yeah, but the machine gun still reaches faster and also wider, I think.
I mean, if I still was programming my game, probably I would have got to the point that I could tell you because I tested it, but I did not. I do know that the angle of the machine gun is quite big.
Yes.
It does cover also like a quarter of the map if you.
Yeah. There's also the heavy machine gun, which is basically the same, only it does 40.
True. But it's not linked to any class, so.
Yeah, it's only in specific maps, and it's pretty common pickup crate. Meanwhile, Borealis is getting a skip, but I think that's too late for it. Yeah, it's definitely too late. This guy that we're looking at right now is still on 140, so no matter what Borealis does, it's over. He's also skipping, I think. No, he's dead.
So back to Luis.
Yeah,
the 125, but it's a 2v1.
And there's also another 140 right below him. So yeah. I think either 1 or 2 shots and Borealis' last pig is done. So that could be a miss. Never mind.
Okay. Scary.
Yeah. One thing I do like about this map is the height difference, which creates these kind of situations. We had that in a Grunt League match as well. A very good Grunt League match with Warco and Mr. Kinch. There were a couple of misses. And yeah, Borealis just decides to just
Scout up the maps.
Take a walk on the shore and see. Oh wait, where are the mines? So I know next time. Just
Yeah.
Scouting as the scout does.
Minefield clearance with your body.
Yes. So, it's 1-1, and we're gonna see you guys in the map number 3. Alright, we're back with map 3. We were joking before starting the commenter back, couldn't hold the laugh back.
Do you think they have a 3 kind of guys rule? Because they're now bringing 3 gunners.
Yeah, I mean, Borealis explained to me what the rules they used in detail, but it was like a month ago. I completely forgot.
Okay,
but yeah, I think at this point,
before they start, quickly, what map is it based on the lineups? Quick!
I don't know.
Get the prediction in.
3 paratroopers on one side, 3 gunners on one.
I'm gonna say you Hillock.
I was thinking the same. What?
Quickly.
I mean, Upstream. Okay. Wow.
Upstream. Okay.
What? Okay, so we gotta wait for Lewis to go first again.
Yeah. So Upstream with 3
gunners.
3 gunners against the 3 paratroopers. Jesus Christ, what a mess.
Yeah.
But was that a grenadier in the opening for Borealis?
Yeah, Borealis is starting with a grenadier, and okay, finally we get Lewis to start.
Aha, so Lewis has the medic. Well,
and the grenadier.
Interesting. So Lewis is going for medic, grenadier, and 3 gunners. No, that's a para.
Yeah, no, that's Borealis that has the big disadvantage now.
Ah, okay. So how the pads are you gonna win if you're Borealis in this map?
I think you just don't. But also wait on a mistake from Lewis, which, oh my god, that was very close to making one hole there.
Okay, now a classic mistake would be to try killing the opponent grenadier, because your opponent will definitely bounce the grenadier and medic up and try to do double damage.
Yeah, and Lewis is doing exactly that. But oh wow, that's 105. That's 105.
Wow.
That is the most useless grenadier in history, right there. He has been tranquilized, he skipped a turn, and then he got 105 on a cluster.
Yeah, basically he consumed some oxygen and then left.
Yeah, he just
made a cameo.
Yeah.
Basically.
He used the ticket for the strain and then jumped off of it. And also very good poison from Borealis there.
Wow. Used the ticket for the train, but jumped off before it even started.
It's just it's very funny to imagine a Hogs of War pig just jumping off of a train.
Jumped off railroad.
Yeah, you know, like doing the spinning animation, like when they do when they're hit. I don't know why it's so funny to imagine that.
I think you can kind of do, a 2 seconds,
no,
quote, animated image with
no,
a pig spinning away from a train.
God damn it! Now you're gonna make me do it. But yeah, Borealis is doing exactly like what you said, and on the sorry, On top of that, he's also poisoned them.
Yeah, and at some point the medic will move, but
There's still at least another turn
here,
where Borealis can just destroy the both of them.
Here it's... I mean, this is the turn where Luis can kind of prevent everything. You need to
or just
perfectly
deal
use those three...
the same amount of damage, because, you know, Borealis' maneuver was good, but it had...
I think your objective now is to, like, move one of the pigs into the bunching up of the two...
No. There was a pretty good damage occasion here, because Borealis had to move two of his pigs very close to that barrel. Luis wasn't able to exploit that, though.
Mm.
So
and
now I think Borealis might even be in front if he manages to get a good hit here.
It's all about the hit that it manages to do now.
Wait, are you serious? He knows the way?
Do you know the way? Apparently not.
Do you know the crate?
Do you know the crate? Ooh.
There is a chance that the medic might skip even, because he's on 75. No, never mind.
No, it's not accurate enough, but...
How did that get no damage? Oh, wait, it's not their turn yet!
Yes, that's true, but...
But nothing. I think Luis is... I think Borealis is turning this around, because he has one more turn.
It's all about... for me, it's all about if he puts one of the Sky Blue pigs in the mix between the two pigs there.
Axby, listen to me. The medic is on skip range. Borealis can make him skip, he will skip, and then the Grenadier will be on skip range too. So that's gonna be 2 skip turns in a row for Luis.
That was a lot of damage.
Yes, and that should have been done a turn before from Luis to counter the situation, but now... I don't know the numbers, but medic is definitely in skip range. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Just so you know, I did the absolute cinema meme pose just now. It was instinctual, just out of nowhere.
What if the boot parries?
No.
Not happening.
Oh wait! Oh, I was gonna say, what if he hits a 6 on the medic and just that cancels the...
Well, that would have been devastating.
That's 2 skip turns in a row. Without even doing anything.
Yes.
Because he's on 10 now. That shows you how crazy this game is tactically sometimes. This was caused just by the position of the Grenadier at when he did that amazing cluster.
Yeah. It was all about that, honestly. And that's also triggered by the fact that Luis in his first turn wasn't really able to, to advance those. He didn't have that extra second to get really close to the medic.
Yeah, like I said, I think the only thing Luis could have done better after the cluster, he could have dealt more damage to Borealis' pigs that were close to that barrel. I think he still did a significant amount of damage, so this game might still be open.
I mean, I personally would have used another tactic. So since you have 3 paratroopers, you just take pig number 3 that that probably is the one that poisoned the medic and the Grenadier.
Yeah,
and just try to bunch him in between the two, because that way.
Okay, man.
Jeez. Brutal.
That was Hawkeye, Eagle Eye Borealis, because I did not see that.
But what I was trying to say before is that the idea of killing right away the opponent's Grenadier, for me it's sparked by the fact that the MoMA wasn't really close.
Yes, yeah. That's true.
And when you are in those kind of situation, the mistake is, okay, I keep also the Grenadier close.
Yeah, I agree.
And those two key pigs are like, okay, now I have to kill them.
Yeah, because even what you said before about, okay, maybe Lewis could have thrown one of Borealis's pigs in there too, but honestly, it's a 2+1, and the two of my enemy are Medic and Grenadier. I would still hit it.
Yes, but at least you get something back. You know, you get one of your opponent's pick back, and you kind of pose the question for your opponent. You know, if you put
Yeah.
one of your opponent's pick there, maybe the scout that is also the only one that is left with the poison shells, your opponent maybe thinks about it, or you know.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just that there was a better move, in my opinion, with the barrel situation. Because again, Borealis made a very good comeback, I want to say, but in doing so, he had to put his pigs in a very dangerous position. That is going to be a cemetery of boots.
The Tri-Boots Bermuda Triangle.
And, well, this is shaping like one of the quickest wins in Borealis' career.
This win is this map win. It's actually impressive.
Yeah.
Also, you have to consider that your opponent has 3 paratroopers, so he is able to move your pigs as he wishes.
Much
to
better, yeah.
block. He can maneuver the opponent pig.
Was it
in
really
so many ways with
wait. Was it really 3 gunners?
Yeah, it was.
Wait.
I swear, I did drink a little, but not that much that I don't see the.
But Borealis had a Grenadier, this guy, and there's also the poison. Where did poison come from?
Ugh, good question. Did they do some fake entry screen?
That would be ridiculous. But I think we just saw 2 gunners and we just accidentally saw 3.
Gunner. The poison gotta have come out somewhere, so yeah.
I mean, the 2 poison pigs were Lewis's Grenadier and Lewis's Medic in the same turn, so it had to be Borealis' Scout. I just completely forgot where he died. When he died. But anyway, yeah, this was a very good comeback from Borealis, and also so far, every single map the guy who went second won.
Yeah, I mean, quite shocking, honestly.
Yeah. So that means that Lewis will have to hope that the trend keeps going to win this match.
Ooh. Keep the trend to map 5.
He doesn't even have the flamethrower. Flamethrower would have been a game ender here. But that's a very good use of the bouncing on water mechanic.
And this is not really something strong, right?
Honestly, I don't think I've ever been to this part of Upstream in a competitive match before. Like,
well,
this island, what? It doesn't even exist. I have not.
Well, I mean, once upon a time there was the medicine dart in that corner, so.
Oh my god, you're right.
Like,
wow, that is a memory.
In the glorious 2020.
Nah, I don't think we were playing 2020.
Sorry,
yeah,
2022.
Probably 21 or 2. We definitely weren't playing Upstream in 2020. We barely had P-Drag in 2020.
Yeah, I was thinking about 2022.
You were thinking about 2022
P-Drag.
or 2020?
Didn't we have P-Drag like from the start? Maybe from season 2?
No. P-Drag came out of nowhere in like mid-season 1. Pin like discovered the map and was like, okay, let's throw it in the mix.
Okay.
Anyway.
Look, guys, I have this cool brand new map.
Yeah, exactly. Let's throw it in competitive. And remember, that was the time where we were playing fucking Playpen and Duet Fun.
All right, but Borealis is expected takes map 3.
Yep, and we're
Okay.
gonna move to map 4. Again, once again, we don't know what's coming up, so see you there. Alright, it's map 4. We have 3 paratroopers from the Borealis this time.
So we definitely have three paratroopers now in
Yeah.
Borealis team.
And this is probably where they realized they couldn't keep doing this. Because, like, 3 paras, 3 sappers, 3 gunners, and they don't have anything left anymore.
Oh shit! I might have used too many engineers. Oh well,
swear to
this
God,
is an exhibition.
I swear to God, if they played, like, 3 grenadiers at the end.
What a mess.
I mean, it would be very quick.
I probably would do it if the game is already over. You know, if it comes to a 3-1 to Borealis, maybe they do map 5. Then
and then the 3
oh
gunners.
god. And 3 paras, 3 gunners on the other side.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean the prediction basically stays the same. We have the same lineups before.
Okay, what is the map? Quickly.
Again, it's the same as before. It's I think it's Uelux, so whatever. Let's just roll with it. It's Morning Glory, which is it was very close. When I saw the desert theme, I was like, we got it.
No way we got it. So Borealis first.
Yes.
If the game lets us.
Nope.
Never seen Port 2 being forced first so many times, honestly.
I've seen it. Okay, Borealis goes first. He can claim the win on this map. But again, I was gonna say it before, exhibitions don't even matter anymore for the elo, I think. I'm not sure on that, but, you know, exhibitions are just for fun. That's how it should be, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, exhibition meant so few for the elo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they had crazy rules, so whatever.
Yeah, I mean, we could have kept it, but I guess it doesn't really. I mean, the point that can be moved at maximum was 8 on a average of 1,000 and something.
Yeah, so it was like a quarter of an actual league match.
A quarter, yes.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense because you could just farm.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah.
Not again.
Trees tend to do that, and once again, it is the player going first who is going to suffer from a big blunder.
Yeah, but also, why is it always the player playing in sky blue that hits the tree? If you think about it, Fab, he did hit the tree. He was playing sky blue.
Oh yeah, we were commentating that match, both of us. That was kind of a throwback there.
Oh god.
Yes. Remember, it's that clip where we go, oh wait, where I go, oh wait, so much is happening, and you go, yeah, let's go over it. Okay, hold on a second. Okay. Had a bit of a distraction. I can focus again now.
Yeah, this transition was extra smooth. No one noticed anything.
Yes.
Say in the comments what do you think happened in those few seconds.
That is also a part of Morning Glory that I've never looked at.
It's shaped like Texas. This bit of lake.
I'm sure I will look at it later and be like, oh yeah, I see it now. I'm surprised that Lewis, he's done it a couple of times in this match. He's just never hitting the guy that's right next to him. Like, you saw that when Borealis hit the tree, and there was a paratrooper from Lewis that took a turn right after that could have been a disaster for Borealis' paratrooper, but Lewis just went another way. and hit the pig he was thinking of hitting, probably, before even Borealis even hit that tree.
Yeah. I feel like Luis, it's really, Machetino-like in like his first few seasons when Masha usually have a plan, and he was very strict to keep
Go for that one,
the
yeah.
plan flowing. Yeah. But
Yeah,
I can also see some Fox influences in Luis's playstyle. He's always
a
going
lot of
for
grunts
something very
play with
simple.
Fox. A lot of grunts play with Fox, so I'm not surprised at that.
Yeah, Fox League coming soon.
Oh god, what would that even look like?
I mean, the commentary it's probably amazing.
I was gonna say the same thing.
This shot taking a mortar. 43 damage. Pretty
That
good.
sounds like a completely different accent coming from.
Just trying my best, man.
Oh wow. Oh what? I've never seen a Morning Glory where the match is so evenly split. Like the pigs are very spread out. They usually tend to pack up in one place.
That's true. But we are still in the
that's
beginning.
mines.
Wow.
That's right.
Borealis prioritizing the mines instead of actual possible damage with water. Wow.
Well,
Okay.
it's not like he could have done much better than that 33 bazooka.
This guy was attached to water. I mean,
that's the
why
problem.
not bazooka on
weapon
him?
from the paratrooper does gives you that little knockback to actually use the water in this situation?
Jetpack? Bazooka?
He doesn't have any more.
Bazooka?
It would have been. It would have thrown over probably.
You throw a little bit over the bazooka.
Fine, but the mines were more important.
Yeah,
it was a very tough shot to figure out.
I guess so.
A very tough shot to figure out in 3 seconds. That was my point.
And Borealis still enjoying some medic-on-medic action.
Oof.
He's taking quite some time.
I swear to God, this match was played a month ago. They cannot hear us, so Borealis did not just cringe his way out of that MoMA.
Which is a mistake, in my opinion. Still.
Wait. Is there a kill that we didn't see, and maybe that's why he didn't go for the body block?
No. Judging by the amount of crosses on the map, no.
Yeah, there's still 4 X's for the gray team. Yeah. So I don't know why he left that moment.
Yeah, maybe just thinking all the gray pigs are here, so might as well try to destroy the medic.
Okay, maybe he thought Lewis wouldn't have a chance to actually...
Actually, by the way, but thinking about it, the gray team is on 4 crosses right now, so maybe your thinking was right.
Yeah, but maybe I think there's a body blocked pig. Yeah, no, there's another X.
Yeah, you're right. So Borealis just decided that this was the right moment for abandoning the MoMA, which...
Yeah, I think I know why. I think that this medic is far away enough from most of Lewis's team that it was going to be a hassle for him to kill him anyway. And that paratrooper that just took his turn accidentally body blocked him, which is amazing for Lewis, for Borealis, I mean.
Yeah, but the first part is not true. It's all the pigs from Borealis that are on the other side of the map.
I said most of... Oh, wow.
Yeah, but there are like 3 pigs on the side.
I was hoping that hit.
Yeah, that would have been amazing, but maybe a little bit too...
too high.
Positive?
We didn't see because the tree was in front of it. We couldn't even see where I landed. Anyway, yes, you were probably right, but the fact that Lewis's paratrooper accidentally body blocked the medic makes it so that Borealis' move was correct, which is not really correct, but you get the point.
It went well.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it. Because I don't think Lewis has any way to kill the medic now without severely damaging his own pig and also wasting a turn going there in the first place. At the same time, Borealis has to kill Lewis's medic in turn. And it's not looking very good for it, because 41 means...
He technically doesn't have to, because no pig left.
Now he has to.
Yes, now he has to, because...
because he's not trankable anymore.
technically, he can heal the opponent.
That's right.
Then, so,
yes.
So
yes.
That's still possible.
Yeah, I think that's right. If you don't have a better solution, then that's a good move. Oh, that could be a kill. Needs to be very precise. I would have gone for a bazooka, to be honest.
Yeah, I would have probably opted for a bazooka too. This
bazooka was much easier. You have a tree, but he still hits the 50, so GG.
Well.
Well. Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it. No, he's not.
Or not. He's doing what he's supposed to do, healing his own pig. Ooh. What is he doing?
Oh, yeah, I think he is trying the crazy shot, but that's not even possible. There's not a line of sight.
It's possible, but you don't have enough time to study it.
You know, I like that he tried to actually look for another pig to look at, to throw that, just in the chance that it might hit him instead.
Mm.
It's still kind of a big problem for Lewis, because he still needs to kill this medic. He still has one trank.
He needs to make use of the scout that I think Lewis still has. Somewhere.
I mean, if he hits this 40, that's still pretty good.
Oh, time is ticking.
Oh, that could be good. No, yes.
Yes. The 12 it's fine. It's honestly fine.
Yeah. He could have backed up a little bit more, and it would have been absolutely perfect. Yeah, but that was a very good turn, because 45 on 30 seconds means 5 head jumps, and also hitting the 40 is not easy.
Damn, man.
Yeah, that's a very good position.
This game is becoming all about head jumping. Yeah. Maybe in hardcore they should like put a maximum of 3 on head jumping.
Nah.
Why not?
Why, yes.
I mean, you're just... I know, but it just gives you 5 extra damage that are basically out of nowhere.
Again, it's not very easy to do it in the time limit we use in competitive, and
I agree.
It's mostly dependent on position of the enemy, which is also
starting. So. Yeah, and also your starting position. If you're close, you can do it, but then if you're not,
Yeah, 5 head jumps is the very limit, I feel like, where you have to be close, and you also have to be... you also have to have an enemy that has some kind of slope next to him. And now they're doing this. Oh my god, Borealis, my man, that was just bad.
Well.
That looked like he wasn't even looking for the water. I think he's still in front, though, overall.
yes, but isn't the medic in the grey team still alive?
No, no, no. Absolutely not. He died with rifle burst, remember? Is he gonna get another 50? Oh my god. This gunner killed 2 paratroopers that were exactly on 50 with 2 50s.
Pretty nice. Yeah, I think overall there are a few picks from the Borealis team that are substantially healthier.
Hold on though, cause remember the guy that accidentally threw a shrapnel into the Nether?
The Nether?
Yes, the Netherlands.
Yeah. Netherlands.
If my boy here,
Hello,
Leatherhose, can make use of that terrible water position, then Lewis might have a chance in coming back. Oh wait, he's on 59. It's not even that hard. Still, he needs to.
Oh god.
Are you fucking... Oh my god.
Why?
Why? It's not even needed.
Yeah. The 3 seconds you aimed, you gained, you wasted them
Yep,
now.
and you also didn't do any water damage, which was absolutely needed here.
Yeah. God, we're so critical.
I know, but we're commentating.
Yeah.
We're supposed to do it.
Yeah, exactly. We're supposed to say something, so...
Yeah, we're supposed to be assholes.
Oh my god, the mine
that was
there.
so close.
Christ. Jesus Christ.
Jesus, oh my god.
How? How did he not trigger it?
He was backing up, so he wasn't even looking at it.
Yeah, I mean, he did I think he did the backwards jump.
No, why are you doing this? A 2v2 and you have more health, you should aim to not... your aim should not be to kill an enemy pig, because then he can body block.
Hmm.
And you got
hit
him.
How close he was. Oh, he took damage also.
Yes. That shows you what we were talking about before, how big the radius is.
And also this puts him close to water. Pretty easy to do a big amount of damage. Wow.
I mean, technically, but I like this move though, because it puts.
Yeah, he can still do extra water damage next turn. I mean Borealis.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, because now Hergel is forced to do a very risky shot that could kill his own guy and kill the game. But again, he's forced to do it, because he needs to get big damage on that para. He's still in 130. Is he going for it?
What is he trying? Is he going for a tie?
No.
Wouldn't make sense now. Oh god, what are you doing, man?
That is probably the worst move.
No, that's not a good idea. Ooh.
And it will hit his own guy.
Oh my god. The final knockback had me. It had like, some kind of comedic time. That.
Yeah, exactly. So I was gonna say machine gun and now the game is over, but the minefield behind him made it so that the position was gonna be very awkward if he did. So maybe this is the best move. Although at the same time, he's still kind of close to the minefield. So.
Oh, lucky spin! Lucky spin!
Yes.
Oh, he's alive. Okay.
Okay, now...
Well, doesn't really help him a lot, though.
No, it doesn't, because this guy doesn't have a mortar, and a mortar would have been, what... could have won or tied the game for Lewis, because he needs to get the mine.
How much is the light blue? 100, wow.
That's why I said he needed a mortar.
That's true. Maybe a combination of...
Lucky mine. Oh, wait!
Damage plus mines plus explosion.
No! But that was almost perfect! All he needed was the gunner to be a little bit closer to die deal extra damage and then push him on the insta-kill.
Yeah.
Ah.
If the mine, but actually, but you know, in that minefield there are only 2 mines because it's too little.
I mean, one it was all it needed because
One
the first
was
one was triggered. Yes.
one was destroyed.
But
GG, this is game set and match for Borealis.
But despite that, we're gonna still play map 5 because this is an exhibition, and usually we do that. But that was probably the best one to watch tonight so far. Although Upstream was very good as well.
I would say that the comeback on Upstream was.
Yeah, they're very close to each other. But anyway, we're gonna see what they came up with for map 5 because I have no idea. Right, it is map 5, and now we have Borealis on 2 paras, 2 gunners, and a scout. So yes, I mean it's clear that the pig pool went out the window completely, much like the guy we were talking about who jumped off.
Honestly, this is the most normal lineup I've seen all day, though.
Yeah, true. To be
a map 5, that feels like a pretty reasonable lineup for once.
Yeah, it's the only lineup so far that doesn't have 3 pigs of the same rank, and oh my god.
Yeah, but this is also technically possible in a, you know.
Yeah, but I know, but just sapper grenadier sapper. What the fuck is that?
Not the double sap, the double sapter after you brought 3 of them. But prediction on the map, I will say
square off.
Oh, Australia standoff.
Ooh. Also starting with an S and also ending with off. So.
Like beep off.
Nightfall.
Oh, Nightfall.
Yeah, wow. I like this map. I really like it.
Yeah, it's a good map.
Well, let's see.
The 2 engineers makes a lot of sense here.
Yeah, also very good for Lewis to grab the mines right away.
With an engineer, making him a true campaign edition engineer.
Yeah, and also very dangerous one because he can kill 100 HP pig with a mine and TNT combo.
Short, maybe on the bounce. Unlucky.
Oh, and he's next. Ooh, that's a big turn for Borealis. Because he needs to get rid of this guy with the mines. Probably would have thrown him the other way, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, why here? Is there a... Ooh, is he trying to... like, push him over the fences? Over the danger... the danger signs?
I think he's just trying to use the signs to block him there. Or just doing that, which is overall an 85 damage turn, which is pretty good.
Grenadier. Oh, please, please make sure you don't hit a mine.
Ooh, okay. I have actually studied this one. You know, when we talked about Bombtown, but this is one I have played a couple times, so I know where the mines are.
I know you mapped the mines here.
It's not that hard. Like, this one is not that hard to learn.
Yeah, what a... Horror. Cluster grenade.
Yeah, I think it did like 50 overall, which is not good.
Yeah, definitely not what you want from... what is most likely your only turn with a grenadier.
Yeah, although I wouldn't say that for sure, because they're alone on that island. So
yeah, but I to be fair, I said most likely.
Yeah. Not a very good start from Lewis so far. Borealis is getting the damage out more consistently, and the bar is already showing it. No, wait, no, not really.
No, not really. But I think this has been a theme, like, overall in the whole exhibition. Borealis has been the one delivering a little bit more on the on the damage side, and also being the one that feels a little bit more prepared overall on the maps.
Yeah, to be fair, Borealis is going into the next Middle League as my personal favorite to win the whole thing. He's definitely, out of the players we have confirmed so far, the most experienced one, because he has just been very active in the community since Grunt 2024, which is when he joined. He won Grunt 2024, for that matter. So... And first of all, I have to thank him just because he was the guy that tested all the grunts this year, so I didn't have to do it. So that's already a big plus.
Yeah, the contribution of Borealis in general, even out of the him playing side of the... Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you crashed. I thought I crashed. Okay, then never mind.
I probably crashed.
No. Yeah, but you're right. He's
the stream
massive...
freezed for a second, so I probably had a slight jump.
Okay, so yeah, but the point is, he is a help. He was a massive asset for the competitive team.
Yeah.
And he's also the person who so far went the closest to doing the double jump from Grunt to top league. Last year he stopped only at the very last match, when he lost to Herpderp in the third place match of Middle League 2024. Kind of a third place match. Not officially won, but...
Yeah. But that kind of denied him the entrance to the top league.
Because as it usually happens, we had a last-minute withdraw and we needed an extra spot, so we took the two semi-finalists of Middle League and we put them in a match, and we're like, just kill each other and see who who can join.
Would you like to join the top league? Yes. Would you like to join the top league?
Just
fight.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how we solve it.
Put them in a cage, just let them punch the shit out of each other.
Punch league.
But yeah, as a result, he is the first guy who didn't enter into top league, and that automatically, I feel like, makes him the favorite for this year's Middle League.
I don't know.
Usually, at least, because technically there would also be you, which you were coming from top league, so that makes you a strong candidate to begin with as well. But
yeah, but I would stop on stronger candidate. I wouldn't like bet my money on myself right now. Honestly,
I mean, I don't think there's a lot of people in this community who would bet money on themselves anyway. But I get the point.
That's true. But I'm pretty confident
it's gonna be a very interesting
secure at least a spot for the top league.
Yeah, it's gonna be a very interesting Middle League. There's gonna be at least 2 spots as usual, but there's a very high chance that there might be more, because we kind of haven't decided whether we want to expand the top league roster to begin with, and there's also the chance of withdrawals that can always happen.
Yeah, and also now we're talking a little bit of behind the scenes stuff. It was like we usually do like a big call meeting. Wow. This TNT was disastrous for many things, but I got a kill on Borealis' team. So nonetheless,
yeah, it was very good turn from Lewis.
I was saying that we usually do a big call when we discuss, things that can be improved for the next season, usually in January, somewhere. And we were thinking about changing the format for the Hogs 4 League.
Yeah, because mainly for 2 reasons. Because we feel like entering top league for new players is too hard, so we end up always having the same players in top league. And also because of just making it easier for players to play stronger players.
Jesus Christ.
But the big problem is that we don't want to have a tournament that lasts for fucking 4 months. So, and we kind of already do. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that long, but still.
We kind of play Hogs for the whole year round. We kind of.
I don't. Certainly
no,
fucking don't.
I've said we're as a community. We have
Yeah. If you count
Grand League
everybody
in the beginning of the year, then we have Middle League in the
summer,
autumn, yes, summer, spring, summer time, and then we have autumn slash winter for the top league, when we usually always did from the very start.
Yeah. Last year's league started in October, and the group stage ended in mid-November, which is nice, I think. It's not too long, but then the playoffs always take a little bit because we always have to take a little break because it's very intense. Yeah. And we end up having the final on the very last week available before the holidays, which is, that.
Yeah, but I feel like we pour a lot of extra care when we get to the top league.
Yeah, because most of us are also playing it, so it's not only just organizing.
Yes, that's true. And when the players when we have played for 5-6 years, we kind of become a little bit more pickish on having times and expecting a certain quality of play.
Oh, that's a miss.
I mean, in this last match, I feel like Borealis is a little bit less clean, but still he's delivering so much more damage compared to Lewis. Then it doesn't really matter if
more, I would say. Lewis is doing okay for sure. That is, I say that as he misses this bazooka shot. Yeah, on that note, I wanted to just close the topic there with just saying there's a couple players that you would consider the very top players, Revan and Nicholas, who say they don't even play maps anymore before a match, because you have them in your head, you know what to do in them. It's most of the maps at least.
Yeah, because they fucking played so much in the last few years that they don't need to. They're like oversaturated with Hogs maps.
Yeah, I mean, I always try every map at least once in my matches, but yeah, I definitely get the feeling like there's some maps you don't even need to play. You know what's gonna happen in there.
Yeah, the simple maps are kind of there. Yeah,
and I made it my personal mission to take out a few of those because they're boring as shit, especially when played at a high level. But I say that the work has been very good for this season so far. We'll see. I am excited to see Middle League in place because the level is going to be raised a little bit.
Okay, let's get back to the game.
Yes, we talked about for 10 minutes about anything but the game that we're playing, so yeah, we're great commentators, I swear.
I mean, me and Fab do that all the time, and
oh my god, the salad bit was hilarious.
We're still the best commentating couple, so.
Yeah, I was watching in a voice chat with the others while you were commentating, and a couple people told us that I can definitely see where the most beloved couple commentary. And that made me smile so much.
Good old Fabone. I don't know. Fab in general, and I think you can confirm that it always feels like you're talking to an old friend.
Yes.
When you're talking to Fab.
So let's look at numbers for a second here. We have 3 pigs for Borealis. One is on 3, one is on 43, and one is the one that's moving right now.
Yeah, I feel like all of the Borealis's peaks are low, but it is a 3 versus 2 at the moment,
And this guy is poisoned, so...
and that guy is also poisoned. So it's all about how effective Lewis will be in those next few turns.
Yes, and I can already tell you he's making a mistake, because there's a 43 scout on this island. You need to kill him.
Yeah, because he will probably move next also.
Yeah, he will move now. Oh my god, the blimp. Yeah, shoot it.
Out.
He's going behind you. It's fine. Go.
Get out, Castor.
Very decent shot, all things considered. But again, if you wanted to win this match, this guy was next on your list.
Yeah, because this guy will now deliver another poison, which will... Okay.
Okay, that's
Why?
a mistake.
Why? Why killing your pig like this? Only for the extra damage?
Not even.
Okay.
I mean, if you did 50... If you did 50 on... Oh my god, are you seriously risking that much for a rifle burst?
Well, there wasn't really any risk.
Oh well. Nines.
Yeah, I mean, the side when... Like, the side for the island in which he is now, it's basically mine-free.
Oh,
so.
yeah. If Lewis gets a good hit here, he can win.
It's short, though.
It's not a great hit, but he still puts him at 55, I think. Yes.
Yeah, and again, he needs to get the scout.
But he cannot anymore, because he used his last mortar, and the scout is on 40 plus.
I think Herman does have another mortar, but...
I'm pretty sure I saw him use his last one for the previous turn. Yep.
Oh, you were right.
So... Not killing that scout is what's currently winning the game for Borealis right now.
Unless he makes 3 jumps. 43.
73, though, to be fair, is not imminent danger of skipping.
Yeah, but it's still skipping on the table.
Also, don't forget, this guy has another rocket launcher, so he can deal 50. But the guy is still on 55. The thing is... Okay, first of all, Borealis is not hitting the 73. I don't know why he's avoiding the 73 gunner, either. It's like they have an agreement, do not hit the pigs on this island.
Peace Island.
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay. So, well, that kind of gives the game to Lewis.
Not completely, but
Not
yeah,
completely,
pretty much.
But, helps. Definitely helps.
I see what Borealis was thinking. He wanted to poison this guy.
Don't go for the crater. It's not worth it.
Jesus Christ, really. I see what Borealis was thinking. Just poison this guy and you win the game. But at the same time, you have a 73 gunner poison next to you. If you just hit him, the damage will make it so that Lewis can't win in the end. Because you still have this guy on 55, so Lewis will not even have 2 turns to kill him. But now, that guy is still on 73.
If the scout, instead of dying, hits hits the gunner from Lewis, now you have the shot to win.
Yeah, I feel like if the scout took a rocket launcher on this guy, it was pretty much over. Unless Borealis missed like 2 shots in a row. And
oh my god, what are you doing?
This can still finish it. I mean, brave, because now he just needs to just shove a bazooka in this guy's face. Oh no!
The hill! Oh!
Okay, I was not expecting that.
Why throwing the game away like this?
Yeah, hitting from a distance would have been much better. Or maybe he thought, okay, I'm on 20. I'm on. No way, I'm not on
I
26
mean,
because he swam a lot.
the choice of closing the distance was okay, but
Do not pre-lower the angle though.
yeah, exactly.
And also, this is
Oh, come on.
now this actually puts pressure on Lewis because if he doesn't hit this shot, then Borealis has 2 hits to win,
Oh, he's short.
and he doesn't.
Oh, no way.
It's a
Okay, so you give
flamethrower.
an easy 30. I mean, I feel like, it is map 5, so I guess I understand
Yeah,
the
true. It is
the
mod 5
fatigue.
on a game that is already
Just
over.
use the flamethrower, man. What are you doing?
Just wants to be sure, I guess.
God damn it.
Okay, but now it's a matter of who hits first.
No, now it's a matter of you go on the other side and you hit him.
Well, if they know the route, because there is a mine on that side if you cross over. And there's many mines on that side if you cross over, actually.
There's a route that's very easy, and it's not this one.
I know, but, it's not guaranteed that they know it. And also, he has a roller grenade, so that's pretty easy. And that's 4-1 for Borealis. Lewis threw this one away. I feel like I'm pretty confident in saying that, but, it's,
I don't know.
like we said, map 4, map 5, an exhibition where it was already over, so who cares, really? We're having fun.
They took it easy. But in the end, they were trying to, throw it a little bit harder than your opponent, probably.
Yeah, I guess. But anyway, this is over. Now, we don't have any exhibitions to commentate in the queue, so that's good. Although we have a couple of ideas for a couple more matches before Middle League starts. But for now, we're gonna focus on the final that's coming up next. And that is it from us. We'll see you guys in the next match.
Eat your salads.